Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. I'm so glad you're here. Today, I wanted to play for you the conversation I got into on the live stream last night. Now, if you missed it, first of all, if you made it, thank you so much for making it. If you watched it after, thank you for that. If you missed it, it was not planned out. I walked in my house, I was like, oh, I want to talk about this. So you'll see where we read some articles, have a discussion about what we learn about this case. So I know some of you wanted to hear it and didn't want to listen to the whole live stream. I understand. So I wanted to clip this part out so you could hear my discussion and our chat about what went on with court and, where we think this will go next, that sort of thing. So let's take a listen, and thank you so much for being here. Honk, honk, everybody. All right. So this is courtesy of The Sun. And it says, siblings at war. Meghan Markle's sister poses for photos in Florida court and says she's optimistic she'll win the defamation case. You know what, Samantha? From your mouth to God's ears. We hope so, too. That's great. We're optimistic for you, too. All right, let's keep going with this article. Meghan Markle's sister, Samantha, has exclusively told the U.S. Sun she remains optimistic that her defamation lawsuit against that one will go ahead. Samantha appeared in federal court in downtown Tampa, Florida on Wednesday in a bid to stop her libel case against Meghan from being thrown out. So if I'm hearing correctly, and again, I'm just catching up on this, I'm usually way more in the loop. Today I'm not. If I'm understanding correctly, Meghan was not there. So that's interesting because we all heard the same thing, right? That Meghan was going to be required to be there. I'm sure something went down behind it. I'm just totally speculating. I just figure, what the hell did she tell the judge? I'm sorry, I lost my voice from the Katy Perry concert on whatever Saturday night. I can't be there, that kind of thing. But Samantha was there. Good on Samantha. Let's keep going with the article. I see you guys commenting. I'll get to your comments in just a minute. Again, thank you for all the comments. All right. So here's a photo of Samantha looking lovely and coming out, it says. It sounds like she was meeting with reporters afterwards. So here she is. Keep going. So it says Judge Charlene Honeywell heard arguments over that one's request for the suit to be dismissed and is expected to make a decision in the coming weeks. So that's basically, thank you, Jay, again, for reporting and for helping me cover this. He was texting me and he was saying he heard the same thing. It'll be a couple weeks before we get a decision on this. Samantha, okay, it says it's not the first time she's had to battle to keep this lawsuit going. Okay, so let's keep going with this. Good luck again, Samantha. We're all rooting for you. All 125,000 drunk geese. Samantha claims that her younger sister wrongly implied that she was an imposter, a deceptive opportunist, and a charlatan. Isn't that rich? That one calling anybody any kind of name, right? Can't we say the same about Meghan? I would say that. She says that Meghan implied that she didn't know her half-sister while growing up when she told Oprah she was an only child. Mental health counselor says that Meghan claims hurt the sales of her book, The Diary of Pushy Princess Sister, and harmed her professionally as well as socially. If the case goes to trial, Meghan would have to submit a deposition and potentially be ordered to release private messages. That is what we're all hoping for so many reasons. Obviously, we want Samantha to prevail, but I want them to dig into that dirt. That's when the interesting stuff happens, right? When they go into the discovery period, I believe it's called, when they have to submit depositions and subpoena information. I think that would be so interesting. And I want to see all that behind the scenes. Let's keep going with this article, and then I really will read your comments. I see the comments blowing up. Thank you for being here and commenting. Okay, speaking to the U.S. Sun after the hearing, Samantha said, I think the truth stands on its own, so I'm optimistic and thankful we have a justice system that gives us a chance to present the facts. Good for you, Samantha. Asked about whether it was hurtful for Meghan to claim she didn't really know her half-sister growing up, Samantha told reporters, of course it is. But people change. They have agendas. Way to go, Samantha. They have other things influencing their lives, It doesn't change reality. It doesn't change my heart. I think I'm stronger than that, but it's sad. Oh, that's so well done. Such a good job, Samantha. I think got to live with that And hopefully it's just worded weird. That's why I'm pausing. And someday can embrace the truth and better part of herself. I would want that for her, but until then, I have to get back to my life that was lost from a lot of damage over several years. All we can do is move forward based on truth and positivity. And that's, I mean, I'm not going to keep reading it. That's where I'm stopping because that's the juiciest parts. Good for Samantha. So beautifully said. Honk honk, Samantha. We're all rooting for you, and I'm just really hoping that obviously she comes through. That I hope the judge sees through Meghan's BS. I don't know how else to say it. All right, Mystified, who is very kind to me. She's sometimes in the comments here on the channel. Hello, if you're watching. She tweeted this out and said, Meghan's attorneys getting reprimanded by the judge for changing words in public statements Meghan made about Samantha and having to apologize to the judge. Not very confidence inspiring. Don't think the judge won't take that kind of blatant manipulation into account. She will. It's actually an accurate representation of the kind of manipulation that Meghan uses in her daily life to rewrite any history she doesn't like. So well said, Mystified. I wasn't there, and I'm still catching up, but I just thought, whoa, this is pretty great. Pretty well explained in something we all, well, if you will, are mystified by. See what I did there? Just both of them, Harry and Meghan, like to completely rewrite history, and in any chance to paint themselves the victim, they're gonna do it, right? So yeah, JM Penny is saying the same thing that Mystified was saying, or similar thing, which is allegedly Samantha's lawyers called out a lot of what Meghan Markle's lawyers had said. They even had to backtrack a couple of times. Yep, that's what Mystified was saying as well. That's very interesting.
I saw Summer Savage's comment. So the judge is going to watch the Netflix series. I bet that judge is like, you mother. They're going to be so mad they had to watch that. They're like, it's now a criminal case.
That's right. I feel like Samantha will have a better chance if the judge has to sit down and watch that drivel for 6 hours. Oh my gosh. So go Samantha. Obviously, we're Team Samantha. We're pulling for you. You have 125,000 drunk geese behind you. Sunshine says, I don't understand how Samantha's cases keep getting dismissed. Meghan Markle filmed the slander for Netflix. It's not like there's a question about what she said. Sunshine, same exact question I have here. So well said. I don't understand it either. Can you imagine Emma saying the attorneys for Smeg should quit? Yeah, could you imagine having to deal with that? Oh my God, the angry phone calls. Think about the alleged things we've heard about how she, again, allegedly treats her assistants or assistants, the people that were trying to help her at the palace. Awful phone calls, awful emails, people crying at their desk. Harry said that in his book. And can you imagine having to deal with that? All right. HL saying, go, Samantha, go. Absolutely. The Royal Brief says those hats. I know, right? AI likes to play around with hands and hats. I wonder if Oprah would be deposed about the interview. Good question, Alberto. I would be very curious. Lenora says, Team Samantha, honk honk. Absolutely. Summer Savage says, Samantha actually had a major win today. I feel the same way, Summer. Again, just coming into this and learning as well, and making myself familiar with everything that happened today and catching up. It sounds like it. Go, Samantha. We are all rooting for you. In fact, let me see if I can find. There it is. There's Samantha coming out of court today looking lovely in teal. So I do. We're all pulling for you, and I hope it went well for her. All right. You know what? Regardless of outcome, it did go well for her, and good for her for using her voice to speak up, because it's BS. These two continue to try to silence their detractors. That's the part, see, you can hear it in my voice. I'm getting riled up. That's the part that pisses me off so bad, and I think it pisses everybody off. They're the first ones to talk crap about her family, about his family, about, I mean, everybody they've ever met that they can't use for something. And as soon as they do use them for something, they start talking crap about them. But they sure as shit want to silence anybody that's talking about them, even if it's a legitimate point. Like I truly believe that Samantha has. They try to silence it. It's just unbelievable, right? Oh, what else is new? I don't even know why I'm surprised anymore. I feel for Samantha, and I hope she can have her voice heard. I hope she gets her day in court. All the things. We're absolutely pulling for Samantha here. Oh, you guys. Yeah, I'm just thinking about the ridiculousness. I'm sorry, I'm stuck on this. And they'll do anything to fight anybody that speaks out about. They're happy to try to take down their own families.
Well, and even more recently, Harry, he was in court over what appeared to be a hacking case, but
He didn't know why.
yeah, I don't think he knew why he was there. He believed he was hacked because he had a gut feeling. That's how court works.
Yeah.
So that's what we're working with here.
Yay. I don't say it enough. You have really good points. That was a really good point. Harry was just in court and they said, "Why do you believe you've been hacked, sir?" And he's like, "I just have a feeling." Something along those lines. "I just have a feeling." No, we need actual proof here, buddy. Okay, guys, that's it for me. Again, it was a different kind of video because we clipped it out of the live stream where we're like talking and commenting all at the same time and reading comments and all the things. So it's kind of, that's why it was kind of cut like that. But I just wanted you to hear some of the points we were talking about and some of the points we were making about how we were pulling for Samantha and, what's going on, that sort of thing. Now, I heard in this article a couple of weeks until we get a judgment back. I've heard other channels reporting a couple of months. I would say somewhere in between. Who knows? We'll see. I'm here for it. I'm pulling for Samantha. Honk, honk, Samantha. And I hope you enjoyed this. And again, a huge thank you to Jay for being on the stream with me. He is, of course, Dr. Bad Vibes here on YouTube. Check him out. And he just started a new channel, Dr. Bad Vibes Speaks. Check that out as well. But you guys are the best. Thank you for everything. I appreciate it. Again, apologies because it sounds different. It's a live, and I didn't even announce this live. So if you missed it, don't worry about it. I will do a better planned out one in the very near future. Guys, thank you for everything. I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.